Welcome to NSR Talks, and today we're going to be discussing why life is better alone as a man. Now, we live in a world where a lot of people are afraid to be alone, especially a lot of men, and I just feel like as a man, life is better alone because think about it. When you're in a relationship with a woman, or when you live with family members, or if you're around your family a lot, there's always some type of expectation from you. Like if you're with a woman and she's always going to expect you to be there for her emotionally, be there for her financially, and just give her all this attention, and she's going to rely on you for everything because you're her man. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're not established and you don't have your life in order and you're still trying to build your empire, which you should always be doing as a man, it's just not gonna be as easy, you know? You're gonna have to put your time and energy and attention to things that really are just gonna distract you, you know? And if you're around family members, your family members are probably going to be hating on you. They're probably going to be instilling doubt into you. If you're trying to build something, they're going to probably be telling you that's not realistic. You shouldn't do that. That's risky. You know, and if you're alone, you don't have any outside noise trying to get into your mind and take you off your path, you know? And this is something I realized myself because when I was in relationships and I was around my family members, I really wasn't focused on what I needed to really be doing. But once I withdrew and I really became alone and really just went on my own path, like now there's nothing distracting me from my goals, you know? Like I have full clarity on what I need to do and I'm going after it, you know, because now I don't have a girl relying on me for emotional support, financial support. The only person that's relying on me is me, you know? And as a man, you should only rely on yourself because that's really the only person who got you in this world. Until you have kids, until you have a family and a wife, rely on yourself. Focus on yourself and you'll get to your goals way faster because you don't really need a lot of people in your life. Most people in your life are not going to add any value to your life. Most people in your life are going to distract you from what you really need to be doing. As a man, your goal should be to build an empire from the ground up. As a man, your value is built. You build your value as a man. Women, they're born with value, you know? They don't have to really do much because a lot of dudes are obsessed with the cat. So a woman, she can literally just be pretty and a guy will offer his whole empire up to her. We don't want to be that man. We don't want to be that guy. We're going to be the guys that build our empire from the ground up. We're going to be very selective about who we let in our empire. And when we do let a woman in our empire, we're going to make sure that she's the one and that she's going to help us carry on our legacy with our kids and with everything that we build, you know, because the worst thing you can do as a man is get involved with the wrong woman or the wrong people in general. You know what I mean? There's a lot of dudes that have a lot of potential, but they let their potential go to waste because they're being distracted by outside forces that are not there to help them win, you know? So that's why life is really better as a man because you really can really move freely through the world. If you want to go overseas, if you want to, you know, go explore the world and just see what's out there, guess what? There's nothing holding you back, you know, because a lot of people, they have all these dreams, but they don't go after them because, oh, my mom is in this town. Oh, my girlfriend. Oh, my friends. Oh, this, oh, that, you know? But me, as a man, I love to be free, you know? I want to be able to just wake up and be like, you know what, today, I want to go to South Korea. Today, I want to go to Japan. And just, boom, wake up and go get it. And that's the freedom you have when you're alone, you know? I'm not saying you got to be alone for the rest of your life, but like while you're building your empire, it's very important to be alone because you're really the only one that cares about your vision and that can see your vision as clearly as you see it. And if you don't have a vision, get a vision, you know, because your vision is really all you got. Your goal when you wake up in the morning should be to move your vision forward, get a step closer to your vision, you know? And as a man, I feel like that's all you really need is just a vision and some motivation. No, not even motivation, just straight up grit, you know, just a hunger to win, because we're all winners. We got to wake up and win. Life is better alone as a man because there's nobody holding you back and you have full control and full freedom over your life. This has been NSR Talks. Thank you guys for coming through.